Junon Gear Lubricant. Tough gear protection even when running hot. That's the most important thing with a little bit of lubricant, is to make sure that it's good when things are getting hot. Can I pick this up, whatever this loot is? No, pick the loot up. Pick the loot up! Don't put shinies there and not let me pick them up. Firefly Motor Oil. Lube that lasts through the toughest ride, or the roughest rides. These sound like quality products, and I'd like to speak to the owners of these for a sponsorship, if you please. Zoo of Ravator ranging further afield. Could the agitated avian be seeking a mate? Cheese chips! Oh, made with 100% leading potatoes from Calaheg, rich and creamy sheep milk cheese flavor.
Never tried this flavor before.
No cheese has ever been near that, but it's the flavor of it is the most important thing. Two of the friends from Britain sent you chocolates and it's honestly amazing, but I can feel your buddies going, this is amazing, but your waist will hate you in a week. Cadbury's good stuff, yeah. So, Chassis, what did you think of the Milky Bar? Do you remember the Milky Bar kid? Who's strong and tough and only the best is good enough? Oh, the cream eggs. I love cream eggs. So this was... I think I've got everything from this guy now. Do we have... Dragon's Beard. We should buy a bunch of these in case we need it.
Thank you kindly.
Stronger line. Yeah, we got everything else from this guy. The Yorkie one or the Milky Bar? The Milky Bar, which I told you about. Remember I told you about the advert from when I was a kid about the cowboy kid? The Milky Bar kid? And you were like, is this just milk or something? And I was like, no, it's white chocolate. Right, where's the next one of these, by the way? I should check that first. You had it yesterday and you liked it? Nice. Do you know what, actually, funnily enough, the other day I was thinking about this, and I thought, did somebody send you a chocolate bar called a Milky Way? Not the Milky Bar, but the Milky Way. Did you get one of those with it as well? I don't remember you mentioning a Milky Way. The double decker was nice. Ah, yeah, the double decker's good. They are good ones. But they do... Did yours crumble like the biscuit inside? Because it tends to just break apart and fall all over the place whenever you try to eat one. Right, so maybe we can get over there real quick. And then we could get the Griffin. It's just up the road. Oh, sweet. Iggy, you could do us the favor of driving us over there. That would be fantastic. You know what I've just noticed? On the map, there's a race course for the... Oh, we're not using the big off-road version. I almost forgot about the off-road version. Damn. You have Milky Ways there. Oh, okay, cool. So I was going to ask if you did get one. What did you think of it? Like, because it's a weird thing to explain to someone what's inside a Milky Way, but I wasn't sure if you got those. I think Milky Way's Nestle, though, isn't it? It's not Cadbury's. So if it's Nestle, you probably do have them. Favorite is Score, but that's a Hershey's bar. Did I try one of those? I think I did, didn't I? Or was that the Dairy Queen ice cream? That was at Dairy Queen, wasn't it, with the ice cream, with the blizzards? If I remember correctly, I think that was my first experience of one of those. I've not had the actual bar, though, I don't think. It was the blizzard, yeah. But that sounded familiar. The reason I remember that is because I remember thinking to myself, is that from Iceland? Because it sounds like the kind of chocolate bar that I would have had in Iceland. Hershey bars are so bad compared to Cadbury's. Really? You think so? Interesting. Score is always king. King Score. See, it does sound Icelandic. But yeah, I mean, I can go down the chocolate aisle without grabbing anything. No problem. Don't worry, I won't be tempted. I won't be buying anything. I just kind of want to see if it's still there, though. Hershey tastes like plastic or milk that's curdled. Oh, we do get Hershey bars here now. We seem to have them in our shops lately. Those, all the American candies, you know, like Reese's, like the peanut butter cups. Up until about 3 or 4 years ago, you never saw these in England. You know, it was very rare if you saw them. There were some specialist shops in the mall that were like, yeah, we do all the imported stuff, come and get it. And maybe they've helped it catch on and supermarkets have begun buying them now, you know, selling them. Hershey's chocolate bars, stuff like that. That was like, we in England only ever saw that stuff on the television, you know, or on a movie or something. It was only ever mentioned there. Now they're in England, but I've never had one. I've never given it a try. So really I can't comment.
Hey Knox, why don't we sleep there?
They got something special?
Sleep where?
A safe place to spend the night? The demons will be coming out any minute.
Where does he want to sleep? Because we're heading towards a town. Keep going.
As long as we keep moving, we'll be fine.
We have special headlights.
But how can you be sure?
What? The monsters got you scared?
That's it, Gladiator, you tell him.
Monsters don't scare me. I ride with one every day.
You want to run that by me again?
Oh, the shade. You want to take those shades off? It's nighttime now, you can't see straight. Where was he trying to send us? He's like, let's stay there. Oh, that town. We'd have ended up going back there. That's stupid. We don't want to go there. What are you talking about, Prompto? Yeah, I haven't really eaten chocolate in such a long time. Something I don't really buy anymore. So... Anime waifu car? What, you mean Kelly Crow? One of the best children's cartoons in all of Lucius? I bought this paint job in one of the towns and yeah, it's good. Never have an actual Hershey's chocolate bar, their self-branded one, because yeah, it's no good, but a few of us they make are good. Ah, okay. I remember telling Shy about this once, though. When I went to America, we went to Disneyland in Florida. When I was, like, what, 19 or something we went as a family holiday. And when we got there, I think it was in, like, the shop or something around the hotel or something. Of course, they're selling candy bars and stuff, so we got Reese's peanut butter cups. Took one bite out of it, and I was like, oh my god, that is, like, the sweetest thing I've eaten. I think it literally gave me toothache just biting into it. And I remember thinking, that's just disgusting. I don't understand why this is popular.
Civilization nearby.
And then,
with the outdoors,
a few years ago, they started selling them in England. And at my wife's insistence, she was like, try them, they are nice. I was like, okay, I got one. Ate it, and I was like, that's good, actually. So, I don't know if they've changed the recipe or what, but... You know, that I do know that they're quite nice. I kind of got a taste for them. Maybe I just changed my taste, or maybe they changed the recipes, I don't know.
What can I do for you?
Let's see, have we got everything from this guy? Yeah.
Come again.
American candies are so super sweet. That was my experience as well. Like, here, some of our stuff has a bit more bitterness to it sometimes. Or it's not as, like, not as sugary. You know, it's not that kind of sweet. They're still sweet, but they're not super sweet, you know? Like, ugh. I might as well just sit here and eat a bag of sugar.
Look,
you know?
there's the next one.
Right. Let's check it.
There's been a big push over here to have all-natural products, which is why the candy may have changed. Yeah, they may have changed the types of sugar they put in, less refined, that kind of stuff.
Looks A-okay to me. Let's go. Time's a-wasting.
Check the Corthus rest area lights. Okay. So the Corthus rest area lights. So, oh, they're the ones near the near the Final Fantasy XIV crossover mission. Oh, that's not far away. We can get there in a... Ignis ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Everything in order?
Yep.
Okay, where's this light
Hey,
rig?
who's up for a bite?
I mean, the light looks to be working.
This is the last of them.
Fingers crossed this one's okay too.
I think we can safely say it's working. Just, you know, call it gut instinct. But I think this light rig is working. You can never be too sure. Gotta go check the panel still. Some idiot might have cut through it with garden shears.
Company.
Let's do it, Mr. Hunter.
Yeah.
Now it isn't working. Oh, so somebody has cut through it with garden shears then.
Sure want to talk.
I mean, what kind of idiot cuts through cables with garden shears?
Yep, right.
Not me. Not at all. No way.
Never fear, Prompto's here.
Farewell.
Well, that takes care of that. I can't believe they put Holly through that.
She was the best they had, I guess.
And through a metal box. Well, that takes some strength.
Too few hunters and too many demons.
They all need, like, Hulk strength for that. Okay, so the next thing we want to do... We'll go to Costlemarks once we've cleaned up a few of these. Oh, there you go, look, the question mark. That'll be the next fishing quest. Washed away. Oh, we could have gone there. We could turn in the washed away quest, but we need to be somewhere up here for the Griffin after that. So maybe we should go there first, turn this in. Yeah. Ignis. Drivers.
Everything in order?
Yep.
All right.
Score Reese's Pieces, Kit Kats, Rolos. Oh, Rolos are nice. Oh, Henry. But Mr. Big from Cabaret is better. Mr. Big? Oh, I don't know that one. Cabaret's cream eggs actually made by Hershey in the United States? Really? Jolly Ranchers and Twizzlers. Again, things we don't get in England. So when I go down those aisles now, where all that stuff is in England, I'm usually buying, like, granola bars. Or those, I like the Nutri-Grain cereal bars. They're quite nice, but they are kind of sugary, so I don't buy them too much because there's a lot of processed sugar in them that people don't realize in that jam that they put in the middle. But recently, they did them for a while. What's the name of them now? Nature Valley, I think. They did a product here that was like protein bars that were based. They weren't like protein bars like those like dense chocolate bars that you get. They were basically like just stuffed in with like peanuts and rolled oats and stuff, all just crammed together with very little stuff to bind them together. It wasn't like those where they pour on tons of honey or caramel or something to hold it together and then it becomes kind of a bit more unhealthy. Well, apart from honey, you know what I mean. It wasn't like those. But they were somehow stuck together through some magical non-sweet stuff, you know. And they were really good, and then I haven't been able to find them since. They did them. I got them for like 2 or 3 weeks in a row, and then they were gone. Okay. Guess they didn't sell well. They were tasty. I liked them. They were nice. Right now, my healthy, my healthy fruit bowl that I do at the moment is basically like chop up some strawberries, apple, sometimes blueberries if I get them. Depends what they're like. Sometimes when I get there, they look kind of all like loads of little blue shriveled crap in the tub, and I'm like, nah. So yeah, I get those, or slices of melon or something, and then I get Icelandic Skya yogurt rather than getting natural plain yogurt. That's even the fat-free stuff has tons of sugar in it. Skya has way less. It's like normal yogurt. It's like, okay, so this has like 12 grams of sugar per 100. Skya, 3.5. Oh, and it's got twice the protein. Good, I'll take it. And 0 fat. Beautiful. It's really good stuff, but it's like Greek yogurt. It's like really thick, creamy, not very like overly sour, tangy taste either. So I usually have a lump or two of that in there with it, and just that's my, you know, fiber and protein intake. Very nice.
Hey, wanna hit up the crow's nest?
If you wish to put on weight, certainly.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, Dave, I have another dog tag for you. Your dog has plenty of tags now.
Good work, boys. This tag ought to give the family of the fallen some small measure of peace.
I like how we're passing it to him and he just folds his arms like, yep, got it. Not taking it off you though. 10 Phoenix Downs. Good, we're gonna need those. Oh dear. Go back and turn that in. Cool. We're getting through them. We're slowly but surely finishing off the last side quests. We need to go kill this thing though. And hopefully it'll drop whatever the professor wanted it to drop. Feathers or something.
Everything in order?
Yep.
Hippie dogs. You know what I was happy to see in the news earlier on? Gaming news-wise, not real news, because the real news is depressing and never makes me happy. Gaming news, they were talking about how the Telltale Games company are apparently trying to revive, you know, and like get them back out there. And several of the licenses may come back up for commercial sale, so we may be able to buy them like the older games again, which is good. Because I've got some gaps in my collection and I wouldn't mind grabbing them. Welcome back. They're screwing over the employees. Yeah, that's the only downside, because when Telltale got, like, put into liquidation, the administrators who are running it right now were unable to pay, like, back wages for these employees that were owed a lot of money. And then they're bringing them back on as freelancers. Or some of them, not all of them. And it's like, yeah, but they kind of, you know, there's some obligations here you should really meet, you know, like paying them what they're frigging owed. Especially those who aren't being brought back on, they're getting it even worse. It's not good, you know, but, well, we'll have to see how it pans out, you know. But, potentially good news that they may be coming back. We'll have to see, but it does suck that they're getting, like, the short end of the stick there. Yeah, that's it. They're contractors, basically. They're not employees, so they can be gotten rid of again at any moment, at a moment's notice. So, yeah. But yeah, it would be, it'd be nice at the very least to see some stuff coming back out from them again. Just have to kind of hope it all works out for the employees who are owed money as well, you know? Like, so surely if you're going to resell these games again and keep selling them, then that money should first and foremost go to the people who you owe, like, you know, 3 months worth of wages to or something. But yeah, I wanted to finish off the Batman series. We only played the first one. And that was so good, actually. I loved the retelling that they were doing with that. You know, like Harvey Dent was this kind of like emotionally collapsed figure, you know, and the Joker was just kind of like there, but not the Joker yet. And oh man. And it turned out that Vicky Vale was actually the real bad guy at the end, and I'm like, what? Yeah, that was so good. No VOD equals never happened.
Where do we go from here?
Wait, is the game driving? No, what makes you think that? Because I took my hands off the wheel? Yes, it is. It is. The game, well, Ignis is the driver. So you can tell him to take you. You can drive yourself, but it's on rails, sort of semi-on rails, so you just hold down the accelerator button and Noctis follows the road. But you can kind of wiggle around and weave about. Or you can just get in and let Ignis drive you. Because that's what he's there for. That's what he's paid for. He's the butler. He's the chauffeur. Wait, where's this campground again? All the way down there. I am way away. This Griffin won't come out until daytime, so I need to go to the camp over there and just pass the day till morning. We don't let Matt drive anymore. Why? It's not like I crashed once. Never happened. Did I delete that VOD? I can't remember. Oh well. Wow, shots fired. Yeah. It was weird. I was trying to take a corner and Noctis began turning the wheel, and then the car kind of just went wiggle back and forward and just kept going forward, and it hit the barrier at the other end of the corner, and I was like, the hell was that? That crash was just so bad, I know. I can't remember how far back that was now. It was like a week ago. I think it was like, oh, the Griffin's right there. Look, let's, oh god, Noctis, please. There we go. So yeah, I don't know how far back the VOD is, but if somebody wants to hunt for it and clip it, I don't remember if that ever got clipped. Or maybe it did. I have returned, everybody hide. Guys, alchemists here, hide.
Real nice here.
Yeah.
Alright, Griffin, get your ugly ass down here. Aye. Break its wing. Stand still.
How are we?
Getting by.
Ow. Guys, do you feel like helping? Oh.
Gotcha!
Never mind then, I'm just going to do a summon since it's here. Ramu! First time I've seen this guy in ages. This is a bit overkill. Oh, it vaporized him. Damn. Question is, did it drop what we needed? A bit. Yeah. I mean, you know. What's up, old man? Bye. It dropped what we needed? Even say. Obtain a griffin feather. Damn it, didn't drop it. Gonna have to do this again. Scorched earth. Only way I know how to do. Anything else we can do while we're out here? These are all the way over there. Help Exinarus. Catch a frog. Maybe we should do that while we're out. Ruler of the Brave Skies we can turn in. And a Heat Haze of Glory. That's inside the power plant as well? Damn. Alright, we can do both of those then. Fight it the old-fashioned way. I probably should. Yeah. Although that wouldn't... The summons, I found out, don't actually stop quest items from dropping. Because it's like a randomized drop. It doesn't stop them because I got the Catoblepus brisket by using a summon as well. And it gave me 2 briskets after the fight. So we got those. So it's just random luck. Your husband got good, but got too good and then eliminated what he needed. I know, right? When you succeed so hard, you fail. Oh, hate it when that happens. That's a regular thing with me. I'm so successful, I just fail all the time. Comes back around, you know?
You bet.
Yes, I'm so disappointed. Oh. Yeah. That might have just been a little bit overkill. But hey, we get to fight it again now. Aren't we lucky? What do you want, Prompto? Nothing?
So Nox,
Oh.
haven't taken pics of whatever catches my eye, but what do you want to see?
How about you? The man behind the camera.
Snap a few shots of yourself for a change.
Like a selfie? I guess I can do that.
Prompto will take more pictures of himself. Wow. 1,200 people out of power in the city. But that's the shoreline. Ooh, dear. Yep.